Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Adobe plugin QuickTip tutorial. This one's going to be super simple, but over a very important topic that can get very frustrating for beginners. That is the different pixel ranges for different workspaces. And of course, workspace is also analogous to the bit depth. So you normally have 8 bits per channel, 16 bits per channel, and 32 bits per channel. Before we get started just explaining these, I want to remind you down below, hit subscribe and the bell icon to be notified of new videos coming out twice weekly on the channel, and down in the description you can follow us on GitHub and Instagram to get notified of when videos go live and other updates. You can also follow us on the Discord to get help and join the community in expressions, plugins, extensions, scripting, and much more. And if you want to help support the channel, you can become a member and get cool perks along the way by becoming a VIP, premium supporter, normal supporter, or a member. So we're just going to briefly go over how each of these work. Normally, most people are familiar with color values being between 0 and 255 or 0 and 1.0. These are sort of the normalized or normal ranges that people usually use for colors. This is of course mostly for RGB. Some other things like CMYK, HSB, and other things may have different value ranges, but in general these are the ones you're going to be working with in plugins. When dealing with 8 bits per channel, you're going to basically have the standard pixel range, and it's going to be equivalent to a char or character data type. In plugins, it's a little bit more specific. It's an A_U char, and these are just different denoted data types that plugins use. But if you look up the actual definition and range of a C++ char or character, that range is defined as 0 to 255. But this data type is perfect because each of your red, green, blue, and alpha channels are going to be between 0 and 255. And if you ever need to cast a value into this range, you can use A_U_char. For 16 bits per channel, it's a little bit different. We're now dealing with shorts. Shorts go from 0 to 32,768 or 767, depending on what you're dealing with. This range is much higher, so if you are dealing with different bit depths, you will need to make sure you convert these. And conversions are relatively simple in that all you need to do is, if you wanted to convert from, say, 32,767 to 255, you just divide them. So 255 divided by 3767, that is our multiplier to get from one value to the next. So if I took this multiplied by 32,767, I'm going to get 255, and that will be our scalar. So sometimes when converting between these, it's good to make little scalars that you can multiply or divide by to get 8-bit color to 16-bit or convert them different ways. So the 16 bits per channel, you're going to want to deal with colors and channels in terms of 0 to 32,767 values. And this is a short type variable, or in C++ for Adobe SDK, an A_U short. And then lastly, we have 32 bits per channel. This ranges anywhere generally from 0.0 to 1.0, and it does include quite a bit of precision. This data type is a PF_FP short and can contain a ton of decimal information, which it does need if you're using only the range from 1 to 0. So you can use quite very specific decimals in this if needed, and you can also exceed these values, of course. When you do things like overexposure or gamma adjustments, this may go up to 3. But in general, the range from black to white is defined as these here. Sometimes you can allow them to bleed and go beyond this, but usually this is only applicable for higher bit depths. And again, you can convert between these easily, and sometimes you are required to when doing calculations for different types of footage or bit depths or bit rates. It's often good to normalize your equations so that no matter what your kind of range you have here, you're always going to get the same results. Sometimes it's good to normalize this down to 0 to 255 from 16 bits or down to 1. It just depends on your cases. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and down below, smash the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. Down in the description, you can follow us on GitHub and Instagram to get live updates on code and when videos come out. You can join the Discord server and get help with expressions, plugins, extensions, scripting, and much more, and join the community. And if you want to help support the channel and get cool perks along the way, become a member, supporter, premium supporter, or VIP on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.